So before I glue up my cutting board pieces, I am going to sand those planed edges a little bit. Since I went cross grain with the plane, it left the surface a little rough, so I'm just going to run it over some 120 grit sandpaper and smooth that out just a little bit, just to make a little better glue surface. Now, while I'm talking about that, it seems counterproductive that I would smooth the surface to make it a better glue contact. And the fact is that, some of the old timers used to think that, well, if I rough up the surface, that gives the glue more teeth to bite into. Well, the fact is that the wood glues we use nowadays, especially the yellow PVA glues, react to the cellulose in the wood, and that's what creates the bond. When you apply the glue, you want as tight a glue joint as you can possibly get and as smooth a surface as you can possibly get to maximize that contact with the wood. So that's why I'm going to the trouble of sanding this a little smoother so that we've got a better glue surface. So I've got all my pieces sanded and ready to glue together. And let's talk a little bit about glue. For a cutting board that's going to see some use in the kitchen and possibly be exposed to water, especially if you wipe it off with a damp rag to keep it clean, you're going to want to use a waterproof wood glue. Not a water-resistant wood glue, but a waterproof wood glue. So make sure that whatever glue you choose is waterproof. This is a PVA wood glue. I've used polyurethane glues before, but they tend to be a little bit messy. So my preference for projects like this, especially if it's going to be seeing any water at all or be exposed outside, I'm going to pick a waterproof glue. So now I just need to orient these pieces in such a way to make sure I get the glue on the right surfaces. I've got a collection here of various silicone brushes designed specifically for applying wood glue. The nice thing is that when the glue dries on these, you could just pop it off. It doesn't stick to them at all. And these come in a variety of shapes and sizes that you can use for different glue applications. So I think for this one, I'm just going to pick a standard glue brush. I'm going to apply the glue. And I'm one that believes in applying glue to both surfaces. So I'm going to spread this out evenly using the glue brush. I don't care about squeeze out. Now, you don't want too much squeeze out because it's harder to clean up. But a little bit of squeeze out indicates that you've got just the right amount of glue on there. So that's that. And we're going to apply some glue to this piece. And we'll just keep progressing down the line until they all have glue.